At 60 and beyond, love changes, but it doesn't fade. The spark of youth becomes something deeper: trust, comfort, and quiet understanding. Yet many women wonder, why does my husband feel more distant now? Or how can I bring warmth back into our marriage? The answer isn't complicated. It's emotional intimacy. It's not about romance in the traditional sense, but about feeling close again. Today, we'll explore how women over 60 can nurture emotional closeness, rebuild connection, and keep love strong, even when life, health, and time have changed everything else. 1. Understand that emotional intimacy evolves. Emotional intimacy in your 30s was about passion and adventure. In your 60s, it becomes about peace, shared memories, and safety. Many women struggle because they expect love to look the same forever, but it naturally transforms. You and your husband have grown through decades of experiences, losses, and joys. Instead of asking, "Why aren't we as close as before?" try asking, "How can I connect with the man he's become?" Psychologists say that acceptance of this evolution is the first step toward deeper connection. When you stop comparing your relationship to the past, you open space for a new, beautiful kind of closeness. 2. Create emotional safety. Men, especially as they age, often hide their emotions behind silence. They were raised to be strong, not expressive. But inside, they still crave emotional safety, a place where they can be vulnerable without judgment. You can create that space through gentle communication. When he opens up, don't correct or lecture. Just listen. Not ask softly, "That must have been hard for you, right?" Clinical studies show that men over 55 open up more when their partner responds with empathy instead of advice. This kind of listening builds trust faster than any long conversation. Remember, emotional intimacy isn't about talking more. It's about understanding better. 3. Rediscover shared joys. Many couples drift apart not because of conflict, but because they stop sharing experiences. The TV becomes the third partner, and routines replace connection. Bring back small joys. Cook a favorite meal together, revisit an old park, or dance slowly to your wedding song. A study by the National Institute on Aging found that couples who engage in light physical activities together, like walking or gardening, report higher relationship satisfaction and emotional well-being. The activity itself doesn't matter. It's the togetherness that heals. 4. Speak the language of appreciation. When love matures, affection often turns into quiet gratitude, but we forget to say it out loud. Start using small, heartfelt words again. "I'm proud of how strong you've been. Thank you for always being patient. I still feel safe when you hold my hand." Gratitude shifts the emotional tone of your relationship. Harvard researchers discovered that expressing daily appreciation reduces tension and boosts marital satisfaction by over 30%. Simple kindness reawakens the emotional bridge between two hearts. 5. Respect his need for space. After retirement, couples spend more time together than ever, and sometimes that closeness leads to irritation. Men often need quiet moments to process emotions or recharge. Respect that need without taking it personally. When he withdraws, it doesn't mean he's rejecting you. It often means he's trying to manage stress. Give him that space, and he'll return calmer, more affectionate, and more open. Healthy distance creates healthy closeness. 6. Share vulnerability gently. As women age, they carry silent burdens. Fears of being forgotten, worries about health, or changes in body image. Sharing these gently with your husband can invite emotional honesty from him too. Say things like, "Sometimes I feel less confident now, but your love helps." When you show real vulnerability, you give him permission to do the same. Couples who exchange emotional truths grow stronger, because vulnerability breeds trust. 7. Keep physical affection alive. Physical intimacy may change, but touch remains essential. A soft hand on his arm, a hug from behind while he's reading. These small gestures trigger oxytocin, the hormone of connection. Research from Emory University found that affectionate touch among older couples leads to lower stress and better emotional bonding. Don't wait for big romantic moments. Create micro moments of connection every day. Laugh together again. Humor can save any marriage. Life after 60 can be serious. Health worries, retirement adjustments, family responsibilities. But laughter reminds you both that you're still partners, not just survivors. Watch a funny show together, tell a shared story, or simply smile at small mistakes. One senior therapist said, "When a couple can laugh at life, they stay young together." Laughter lightens emotional weight and keeps love playful. 9. Support his identity, not just his needs. Many men lose a sense of purpose after retiring. Their work defined them for decades. You can help by affirming his worth beyond productivity. Say, "You've done so much for others. I love how thoughtful you are even now." Help him rediscover joy in mentoring, volunteering, or small household projects. When a man feels valued, his emotional openness deepens naturally. Support his spirit, not just his schedule. 10. Practice mindful presence. Sometimes the most intimate thing you can do is be present. Put down your phone, turn off the TV, and truly look at him while talking. Presence communicates love louder than words. It says, "You still matter." Studies in mindfulness therapy show that couples who spend 15 minutes of undistracted attention daily report higher emotional satisfaction. Be here. That's how you reconnect. 11. Heal old hurts and let them go. At this stage of life, holding grudges is emotional poison. If old arguments or disappointments still linger, face them calmly. Say, "We've had our share of mistakes, but I'd rather focus on peace now." Forgiveness is not forgetting, it's choosing peace over pride. Psychologists call it emotional decluttering, releasing resentment to make space for love again. When you forgive, your heart feels lighter, and intimacy flows naturally. 12. Protect your own joy. Emotional intimacy doesn't come only from your partner. It begins with your own well-being. Stay active. Eat well. Keep friendships alive. Pursue passions that make you feel alive. When you glow from self-care, you attract connection instead of demanding it. Your happiness becomes magnetic energy in your marriage. 13. Talk about the future with hope. Conversations about aging, health, or even loss can be emotional, but they strengthen trust. Plan together with warmth, not fear. Say, "Whatever happens, we'll handle it side by side." That statement alone deepens emotional security. Couples who plan the future together feel less anxious and more connected, because they replace uncertainty with partnership. 14. Celebrate your shared story. Take time to remember where it all began. Your first meeting, your first home, your struggles and triumphs. These shared memories are emotional anchors. Look through old photos, tell family stories, or write down your favorite moments. Reminiscing together strengthens gratitude and reminds you both that your love has endured through everything. For women over 60, emotional intimacy isn't about rekindling youth. It's about deepening wisdom. It's learning to see your husband not as he was, but as he is now. Aging, imperfect, but still yours. When you offer gentleness, curiosity, and gratitude, love doesn't fade with age. It evolves into something far more powerful. Quiet companionship built on trust and grace. At this stage of life, emotional intimacy is no longer about words. It's about presence, a glance, a simple "I'm here." And that, more than anything, keeps love alive.